Greetings and hello there everyone, it's me, your ever-loving Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and it is time for the return of Nooch. Almost 2 years ago, I abandoned my original account. That I started the game with back in January 2016, a month after the game released. I was actually the second account I started. I started an account. I didn't like how I started it, so I started another account, and this is that account. Now, almost 2 years ago, like 22 months ago, I was working on my free-to-play account, the Kylo Rush. I was playing another game or two, and I was tired. I didn't have time to manage this account. It was wearing me out. Managing the two accounts was too much free time. Yeah, right. So I handed it over to a friend of mine, and he managed the account, and he was doing it, never touched it, and then he came to me a few days ago last week and just said, you know what, man, I got stuff going on in my personal life. I can't do this account anymore, so can you take it back? And I said, let's do this. Let's take my original account back, and let's take this thing into Kyber 1. It's in Kyber 2 right now. When you look at this account, we got Leia, we got Luke, we got Kylo, we got Jabba, Kenobi, Vader, Rey, Sith, we got them all. We got them all, baby. We have everything on this account, basically, except Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, which is being worked right now, and Leviathan. Leviathan has not been farmed on the roster, so we're working on farming it right now. And that's what's going on. It's a 10.7 million account. I think we got some mod work to do as well. But that's the deal, guys. We're going to start showing end game content in Grand Arenas here. It's going to take me a little bit to adjust, figure out what's going on, understand the account, understand some of these end game teams that I really don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about Dr. Aphra. If I look at my scoundrels, I don't know anything about Dr. Aphra. I know a little bit. Hondo, so I got to get familiar with Hondo. I need to get used to Dash Rendar, even like Jabba. I really haven't used Jabba for myself at all. So there's a lot of characters, a lot of teams here, a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of things in this account that I have to get used to in the account. More counters for more Galactic Legends, playing at that high level. So we're going to start playing these Grand Arenas come next week with the 3v3 Grand Arena that's starting soon. We're going to play the Kyber 2 on this account. We're going to start working on pushing this thing to Kyber 1 and push it as high as we can go on the account. Again, the only thing we need is everything's here. Everything's here. The Grand Inquisitors, Star Killers here. We got Dr. Aphra. We got all the Galactic Legends. I mean, it's all right. Phoenix is here. They're finished. Actually, on this account, so on this account, I did the Phoenix 4 or 5 years ago. There was a lull in the game at the time. I took all my Phoenix to Relic 4 or 5, and maybe even 3, I don't remember what I did, and I put all the Zetas on them. That's been done for years on this account. Believe it or not. For years on this account, I've had all the Zetas on Phoenix and the Relic levels. So let's look at Kanan's mods. I haven't looked at these in a while. I used to mod him for some serious health and crit avoidance. Let's see. Health there. Health there. These things need to be 6-dotted. I'm going to 6-dot this immediately. Actually, no, I'm not. It's only 5 speed. This needs to be a health mod, man. You know, his special, this is good. This is a pretty good mod set. Again, we need to work on some mods, but he recovers 25% health whenever he suffers a debuff, so he needs as much health as possible. So, some mods to look at, some things to work on. I mean, this is my account. I unlocked Lord Vader on this account back in the day, and that was toward the end in the last 6 months or so of the account. I unlocked Lord Vader. I got his ultimate very early. You can look back at some of those Lord Vader videos. The thumbs are horrible. Oh my gosh, those thumbs are bad. But I unlocked his ultimate like really quickly, faster than almost anybody except Arnold. I had the ultimate, and I was doing videos, and the channel actually got a real nice bump from it, making that content back in the day because Lord Vader was horrible when he was released. There was no Maul. He couldn't beat Kenobi. I was getting beaten by gas. He was just not a good character at the time, even with the team you put him in there with. So I had some fun with that back in the day. I did the assault battle. Ah, man, this is gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a good time. What else is going on with this account? Well, I thought it'd be something funny here was the credit level. We've got, oh, it's not showing here. Where do we show credits? Here we go. 1.02 billion credits. That's 1.02 billion credits. And if you ever wondered what a billion credits looks like in the game, that's it right there. 1.02 billion credits. How many ship credits do I have? I don't want to look at allies. Let me look at my ships here. Come on, come on. So we renamed the account Return of Nooch. We're getting back into it. It's gonna drag out our grand arenas. I'm probably gonna put a big FU defense on the front line, like a big giant wall on the front line, just because playing 2 Kyber grand arenas and then 1 Chromium moving into a Rhodium grand arena, that's a lot of time. So I'm gonna have to really invest in defense and leave myself, you know, just maybe we'll just win some brawls, some absolute brawls where we're not clearing people, they can't clear us, and we just go at each other big time. But what was I looking at? I wanted to see, what was I looking at? I want to see my credits. Let's pull up the ship so you can see my credits. I got 258 million ship credits. So there you go. 250 million ship credits and 1 billion regular credits on the account. But that's it. That's it, guys. I've got mod work to do. I got to get familiar with some of these characters. We're working on farming toward the Leviathan right now, and Cal Kestis is in the works. So this is what's happening. This is where the account is. This is where we're going. We're going to have some fun in Grand Arena. It'll lead to some really fun shorts and just some more endgame content in general on the channel. So, by the way, I want to give a shout out to some folks that helped me. E-Man, Beastman, and Beastman Lives, and Jay Chong are all going to help me manage this account. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully nobody gets in trouble. There's been no money exchange. I've never exchanged money for an account. I've never sold an account. I've never bought an account. We just have different people using different methods to go in and make sure we can manage the accounts together. So they're going to help me with this because I can't manage 4 accounts, and especially an end game account, I can't manage it. I don't have time for it. So we're going to split up tasks like Conquest and Grand Arena, and what else we got? We got TB and TW, Galactic Challenges. Whatever else comes along, we're gonna Fleet Arena. We're gonna make sure we're doing that right. But that's the account. We'll look forward to having some Grand Arena on here. So join me on what will it be? Thursday morning. Thursday morning we'll play some Grand Arena. We'll have a little fun on the channel, and we'll start looking at some more endgame stuff. I love all you guys. This is a short and sweet one, but not much else to say. Have a good one. I will talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch too good.